viewers. Just is back to live streaming after a long time, and I'm here to show you some really fun replays within this trade Zepplin event. You know this Shred Zepplin event where uh, loons are really cheap. It's actually better said to be dirt cheap, and same is for the haste spells. You know, when the spells are reduced, all the dark elixir spells cost only 9 DE, and uh, other troops like loons or any other troops, they cost like 10% of the normal cost. So it's only 450, and the army I'm using costs like 21,600 elixirs and merely just 209 DE. So, which means it doesn't even cost like even for a spell. Like, look at this, no spells are as costly as that event. I mean, the total cost of the troops. Anyways, uh, with that troops, I'm using them at the multiplayers, and let's check at the 100% raids for an idea of how this works. Okay, this is a TH9, so I just fast forward it, sending the loan spam, then dropping the haste bet, and they just taking all over, and that's what it's supposed to do, right? It's not even loonian. You're sending in all loons, and then you're just doing the path with haste. This base is midway max to TH10, not really a TH10, not completely a TH10, but it has, hey Pedro Lopez, how are you? A long time no see. So this is a complete TH10, but not really maxed. So that's how it goes. You send in the troops, you send in the heroes, then yeah, good to see you too. So if you just use the haste on the loons and then send the cleanup minions later, they will just 3-star that base. If it is like TH10 or 10.5, you're surely doing that a 3-star easily. Okay, let's go to next replay. I have a lot of fun replays to show you guys, and I'll hope that you have some fun watching them. So okay, let's go watch this one. Yeah, this new event is over, but you know the fun of it, like this base, look at this, many of the defenses are almost maxed, at least the 80s and the wizard towers and the infernos, they're maxed, and also look at those uh, expos, and the CC had Loon and lava, but who cares? You can still 3-star this base. Let's look at another replay. Maybe this. This one is not also maxed. Let's go back and actually I was looking for some maxed TH10 to show you that is 3-starable. Let's go on the last one, what it was. Okay, this was not really a maxed TH10, but trust me, even on maxed TH10, this attack will do 3 stars. You can see clearly I was in the uh, Titan 3 League, and this guy is above this 5,000 trophies. So I just found this guy from Titan 3, and it was like 54 cups for me. But alas, I didn't have like better troops. This base is of course a 10.5, but it also has many maxed defenses like the air archer towers, and it has some CC troops, and thus it did not really go too well, and I just need a little better troops to hit this space. Thing is, instead of getting 54 cups, I got uh, 18 cups. I mean, one third of it. Now let's go watch. Thank you, Pedro. Let's go on war attack with the same troops. Yeah, I did the war attack with the same troops at this war because all the bases were cleared already. So I just thought, why not go on using this troop? Because look at this. This base is a TH11, but this base is weighted only 70k. 70k means maxed TH9. So if a base is only a maxed TH9, why shouldn't I risk that? And also I have at least 4 or 5 extra hits to clean this base anyway. So I just gone in and tried this. So look at this. The CC troops, I didn't even have to try and kill the CC troops. I just cleared everything with the loons and then with the minions, and it was really simple clean. Didn't have to worry about anything at all. Still a lot of loans saved. So that was this shred Zeppelin uh, trip. And also Pedro, if you look at my past videos, you'll find another shred Zeppelin, like 3-4 months back. I did another video on shred Zeppelin. So if you have time to do raids, you can watch that past shred Zeppelin too. By the way, this Roblox who donated like $48 to this channel was sort of a cheat who actually exploited this donation feature, and then he just uh, ordered a reversal for this donation. I never begged to anyone for donating to my channel, but this kid still donated and then reversed back all the money, which in fact costed me the fees for the PayPal transactions at the back end, and that was really uncalled for. He also lost some money for the transaction, but I didn't have to. Like, why? If you do not want to donate to somebody, just don't donate. But if you donate and then reverse back, I mean, reversal, that is really too bad. That's what this kid did. Like $48. I, I mean, I am not even expecting that people would be donating. I just have this option open because D Recorder gives everyone this option that the viewers can donate. So the donation means if you are happy, if you are pleased to see the streams, if you like the videos, and if you feel that you would be supporting the uh, videos to make the qualities better in future. Of course, I have really low quality videos and bandwidth because I do not really afford a better bandwidth from the local, I mean, the place I am at. Hey, Clasher Aryan, welcome to this live stream. How are you today? Thank you, Pedro. I know you do that, but not really everyone would feel that way. But the thing is, anyone, when somebody is donating something, they should not make someone obliged to do something. I never promised that I do those and those if I get some donations like this. Yeah, Pedro, that's my pleasure. And also, I always told you if you want to learn war attacks like hand in hand, you can come visit my clan, practicing the war attacks and like practicing some sort of attack strategy, how to get mastering into executing some troops. I'd really be glad to show you how to. And I know you have a clan and maintaining a flashing profile for a long time, which I'm always open to help. Pedro, actually, staying at Titan is not really hard. You see what I was using? Only this dark cheap troops. Look at this. I'm using these really cheap troops like 200 dark elixirs and less than 22,000 elixirs. That's the cheap troops I'm using at Titan 3, and I'm reaching Titan 2 with them. I mean, using these cheap troops, I'm reaching over Titan 2. And in the past, you have seen that what I use. I even use goblins to stay at Legends League. Yeah, so if you plan to use the attacks and if you press next, like if you're really close to Titan 1 and Titan 3, then just keep pressing next a lot. By pressing next a lot, you'll find some easier bases to hit. So when you find easier bases, like press next about 10 to 15 times. That way you will find some easier bases that will help you climb up easier. Hey, Clasher Aryan, welcome to the live stream and let me know if you have a question. So that is our war today, we are very likely to get this base also 3 star. I'll go on hitting this base because I have one more attack left, and I have two more hits from another base too. So I'll definitely go hit with them and try to see if we can 3 star this base. That's what my plan is. Like the style I would use is I'll just lure out the CC from this place. Then I will use the queen attack, I mean queen chairs from this side, and I will destroy the queen and the eagle. Then the uh, I mean bowlers and witches, and I'll have some Valkyries in the CC, and we'll try to get this town hall down. The town hall is Giga Tesla level 5 though, which means it has the maximum. That's nice, Pedro. So my plan on this base is to funnel really well, funnel well, and then go on like quinchersing from that side. I mean quinchers from that side, destroying the CC from this side, and then using the bowlers and witches to advance through and destroy the base all through. That's what I have planned about. Other bases were really easy for us. We just crushed them like this. Yeah, the other bases do not have eagle. They actually uh, used very much engineered bases there. Like, look at this. This base has a weight of, hey, Akash Hazra, how are you? This base has 87k, which is like maxed for a TH10, which means this base is like a 10.5. So it was easy with the Electro Dragons. I'm doing fine too, Akash Hazra. Pedro, max for a TH11 is like 110k. 110k is like maxed TH10. Let me show from the last war. This is our second base. Look at this. This base has maxed wizard towers and many other defenses are maxed, but the walls are low, and this base has like 100k for a TH11. which means this base uh, still has like 10,000 more gold weights to add to its defenses. But if you are defending ground attacks from a base, if you have like less than level 11 walls, your base will not really defend against ground attacks because ground troops will move really fast among level 10 or uh, other bases and other walls. So if you have like level 9 walls, level 10 walls, you should be upgrading those walls to at least level 11 as soon as possible. Some people tend to tell you that walls do not mean anything, but do not believe them. Make your walls at least level 11. এটি নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে খুলে রেখেছি হ্যাঁ So we are just waiting when our opponent will be starting to use attacks. This opponent is not really very easy. You can see this guy is a top legend who used to be at the 5800 trophies, and also has like 1600 war stars. And look at his XP levels. His XP levels is 228, which means he MB904 clasher. Yes, I can visit your base. If you post your tag, then I can go visit your base. So this clan we won't be taking lightly because they are a engineered Chinese clan, and Chinese clans are usually always better. They might be doing some modding, and we might just lose against this clan. But until now, the war so far was good for us. Let's hope that we still can win and they fail against us. And if you want to know what our top base is not really much of a maxed TH12, but it defends well. I mean, many people have difficulty beating this base. It has a maxed TH11, and the town hall is Giga Tesla level 5, which means town hall is completely maxed, but many of the defenses still not there. So that's where we are. So MB Clasher, paste your Clasher tag and user tag. I'll be visiting your base. Okay, Pedro Lopez, see you soon. And Good luck for your work. But don't you have somebody else to take care of your TH12 at the enemy? Yeah, you're the leader, but uh, is your base the top base at your clan? Okay, so uh, your number one can also hit their number two. I mean, number one, right? Wow, 40H12s. That means that's a crazy war. But then again, you'd be learning experiences from this work. If you need practices, come to my clan and do some practices. How long is your work going on? I mean, how many hours left? I can visit your clan if you need and tell you tips on how to take on them. Because if you have met TS12s like you, then there's likeliness that they are unskilled as well. So it would be easier for you to beat them too if you are clever enough. Because do not always fear that opponent has the similar type of town hall you have also. It's always your strategy will defeat the opponent. If you're enough tactical and if you are sure to know what you want to do, then you are sure to win the war as well. There was cases in our clan. What happened is we did not do pretty well on their number one opponent number one. Then the opponent forgot to clean the bottommost base of our clan, so they lost, which means we were confirmed that we want to win, and the opponent just gave up winning. No, no, no. Do not give up on war so easily. Okay, do not give up on war like that. That's always a bad idea. Even if you are going to lose an war, just make your best hits. Okay, that's that's the way you earn some. You convince the opponent that you're hard and you're die hard. You do not just give up. Just look at our warlock. We never just give up. Even when we lose the war, we scored almost near to winning. Like, look at this. The opponent did 100% and we did 98.10%. The opponent did 100%, we did 99.20%. Then look at this. Opponent did 99.60% and we did 99.30%. So that's how we are really close hand in hand with the opponent. We just uh, do not want to give up before we lose. That's why we always win. I mean, most of the times we win is because we do not give up. Look at this, the war 5 days ago, which was against this Kovai King 2. That was a level 13 Indian clan. They did not clear the lowermost base on our clan. That's why they lost. But they had a better hit on our one, and we had, I mean, not so good hit on their one. But still, they did not win this war because they did not clean the last base we had. So, never just give up. By the way, Pedro, how many TH12s are there at your clan? I mean, at your lineup, how many TH12s are there? Rainbow Wizard. Uh, if Rainbow Wizard is watching me, can you confirm we have a very critical war going on? That's why we'd be uh, really reluctant on taking anyone. Hey, Rahul is live. How are you today? Long time no see. I mean, actually, I was not online. Rainbow Wizard, are you watching the stream here? I'm really not really wanting to take anyone in because of this really hard work. Pedro, you mean you have only one TH12 at your clan? Yeah, Rahul is live. Uh, what's good? I mean, how are you today? Yeah, Pedro, uh, there are times when not every player uses attacks in the war, but you must ensure that top 70%, top 70% of your clan must use attacks, otherwise you will lose. That's why we win. Hey, Bridge Raj Bansal, how are you? Welcome to this live stream. How are you doing today? Look at the lineup. We used these attacks and we know who would be using attacks. Like this Catboy, Iman, then okay, Pedro, come visit my clan if you need help. As I said, that I will even visit your clan to see if your war can be still winnable, and I'd really like to help. I mean, with advice on or how to make that war still winnable. Breeze Bansal, I am from Bangladesh, and I'm just guessing that you're from India. Sure, Bansal, just paste your user tag here, then I will search your base and go visit your base. Not a problem at all. Okay, let's go visit Bansal's tag. Ferdinand Khan, what can I do if I am lagged? I have nothing to do there because it's all about the internet. And if the internet is lagged, I cannot force it, make it unlagged. There is no way I can do that. Common third world country problem. Okay, this is the base. I can't really see the name because I am from Android. But Breeze Ras Bansal, your base has a beehive design, which is nice, but uh, it's not. Ferdinand, I'm not really. I mean, judging if anyone is a rusher or not. But can you please not skip out? I mean, speak about those things. Okay. As the base is wrecked, I cannot really comment about how the base is, but I'm really hoping that you have better defenses. Okay, Brizras, let me tell you the things you should be upgrading at a better priority, which is these air defenses. Okay, these air defenses, AD, I will tell you which things you need to upgrade: AD, AS, and Teslas. Those things need to be upgraded at a greater priority, and all these walls. Hey, Clash with me, how are you? Make these walls levelate as soon as possible. Hey, Shubham Datta, how are you? Welcome to this live stream. So, walls, Teslas, air defenses, air sweepers, those need to be priority uh, for any town hall. Those need to be priority. And I can see your king is level 1 only. If you cooked these troops, if you are using for multiplayer raids, then you are doing things really, really wrong. Okay, Shubham Datta, I am from Bangladesh. So, what you should be using then? If you are at TH8, then you should be using Lunian. Why Lunian? Because Lunian gets you dark elixirs. What is the composition of Lunian? That is like 30 loons and rest minions, and then use all rage. And how to deploy those loons? Let me show you in some of my attacks. Let's go watch uh, this one. This is the queen side. I'm hitting a th10, use the raker, then sending in the loons like this. Look at this. I'm sending in the loons like a C shape like this. Breeze Rush Bansal, I do not have any friend slot free because hey Mukesh Gaming, welcome to the live stream. So send your loans in a C shape like this, okay? And then send your minions in another C shape behind them. Loans then minions. Hey Kavita, how are you? And after the loons reach inside the base, when they come inside the base, rage them, and then rage them. Okay, that's how you would be raging. I mean, using the three rage inside the base. All those rays will shower everywhere, rain every place of the base, and that way you would be grabbing all the dark elixirs and even 3-star that base. Loons will destroy the defenses and the minions will destroy other things or anything which is hurting the loons like flying skeletons. So, hello technical earning, welcome to the live stream. So that's the technique you'd be using Lunion, and this Lunion is really helpful for Stage 7, Stage 8 and many other. Hello cop COC Clouds, how are you? Even on Stage 9, technical earning, the all the other audience is not really Bengali, so I cannot use just Bangla, and I do not know Hindi, so I can't use Hindi. So pardon me, I'd have to stick to the uh, English. CUC clubs, that's nice, having TH12. So that's what I was telling. If you have lack of dark elixirs, you can use this thing. Okay, Breeze Bansal. Baby Loon is a nice attack also, which is used for uh, pushing to legends from TH9, because with Baby Loon you can even 2-star maxed TH11s. So Baby Loon is a really nice attack. But if you do not know how to use Lunion, okay, technical earning. Uh, I mean, I really know Indians have this bad name for calling people name like Maki Chut. That is really vulgar. I mean, that really represents how Indians are. Like they use bad mouth. They talk about their mom's private parts. So you must be a proud Indian, right? Right? Like look at this technical earning. He's saying that Hindi bolo. He's saying that Bangla bolo. Then he says that Teri maa ki chut, which means his mom's vagina. So shame on you, technical whatever. If you are a proud Bengali or proud Indian, that's how you are. Like I would say that your family is like that. Talking about mom's private parts. Be ashamed of it. Okay. So I don't give a damn for those kids who feel that way. Let me also show the same attack on a war base. It was a rushed TH11, I mean 10.5, but still, just for the point of this attack works. Why I did use this attack was because uh, all the bases were already cleared and I have 2 attacks to do. I will use my second attack on base 1 later. So I used this attack because this is really cheap. How cheap is it? It is as cheap as like uh, 22,000 elixirs and 200 uh, dark elixirs. Hey Sayak Sarma, if you have a new account on your Clash of Clans, then you just can contact the support and tell them what type of device you used to have previously, and tell them to return your base. You'd have to tell them exact device type, hardware identification, hardware details, those things. Also, if you deleted the game, which clan you were on, those things. If you just provide them those exact details, they will be able to return your account. I started my this account back in 2015 Christmas and then lost it 2 weeks afterwards. I contacted Supercell and told them what happened. They just returned me in like 4 days. So that's where I am now at like 194 XP, and I also am at Legends League, and I use all types of attacks and war attacks. I'm doing YouTubing on even that lost account. I mean, the account I lost, I'm still using that. So do not be disheartened if you lost your account. If you can describe your base, you can still uh, gain it back. And this attack I showed you is from this shred Zepplin thing. Like these loons are really cheap, and also these uh, haste spell, both are really cheap. So if you have the option, just use these troops next 13 hours 22 minutes, because if you keep using them, you will have enough uh, things, I mean enough resources to upgrade many things at your base. I upgraded like 10 10 to 15 wall pieces. If you regularly watch my videos, you will see how many walls I had left. Look at this. I have 110 level 10 walls, which means I have at least upgraded 16 level 10 walls directly to level 12. That was possible because I used this attack all these 3 4 days. Okay, and look at this. I even have something in research. I have golem in research. I upgraded the king, and I still have 136,000 dark elixirs, which means I am getting dark elixirs and gold and elixirs in abundance, so much that I can spend on anything I want to. But if you talk about like why my defenses are still low, I'm just having this as a preference. Like I won't be touching any of my defenses until all my walls are white. That's my plan. So that's it. If I see all my walls are white already, then I'll be starting to drop the defenses down to a max level. If you want to know details, like I do not have the seventh cannon or eighth archer tower and fourth or fifth wizard tower, second bomb tower. I don't have both the infernos, or I don't have the eagle artillery as well. That's how this is. But my defenses are like maxed for many things. Those four air defenses, those four Teslas, and also six bombs, six traps, spring traps, five giant bombs, five air bombs, five second air mines, and three skeleton traps. All of them are completely maxed for a TH11. So if you think that this base is really easy to 3-star, no. If you're TH9 or TH10, you'd need some skills to 3-star this base, because even though it has really low level defenses, you would need really good skills to 3-star this. Anyways, that's not what I am really planning to. Like, this base is not meant to defend anything. By the way, if any one of you were watching this stream who requested to join the clan, you could tell that here, but not really. I'm really not wanting to let anyone in at this moment, because we have a really tough war and we don't want to lose by letting anyone spy at our clan. Okay, I don't see any questions, so I think that maybe I will stop the live stream here, because I don't see any interactions necessary. This live stream I started mainly because of showing those shred Zepplin things, and I hope that that's really covered. So I'm just ending this live stream here. I hope all of you have a good day, good night, or good morning, whatever at your place. Wish you very happy life. Thank you.